Hello everybody, it's time for another Cube Draft. Mox Emerald. I opened this last time, and I took it last time. Demonic Tutor I love, but it's not better than Mox Emerald. This is a powerful pack. Tezzeret really good, Ojutai is pretty good, Sunring Titan's really good, Impulse is decent. Not something you're going to first pick ever, but it's still a decent card. I wouldn't be unhappy to take it in the next, like pack 3 or 4 or something. Arid Mesa, but yeah, we'll just take the power. Caracas is nice. Polluted Delta is also really nice. So is Exarch and Compulsive Research. I think I'm just take the Delta. Blue fetches are the best fetches. Blue is the best color. Fetches in general are really good. There's a Burning, which a lot of people are not picking their wildfires high enough. So I actually expect that this might wheel. And Wildfire is really good with Mana Rocks, like Mox Emerald. Yeah, we'll just take the Delta. Okay, Sphinx's Rev, Tropical Island, Mystic Confluence is great. This card is excellent. Not much else to say about it. There's also Scalding Tarn. But we already have one blue fetch. I think we could pass on the second and just try to take this Mystic Confluence. Yeah, I think that's the pick over Sphinx's Rev, just because we don't know necessarily if it'll be white, but double blue is much more in the realm of possibility. Okay, there's Daze, there's Toxic Deluge, which fits the Polluted Delta because I can fetch black, and Toxic Deluge is really good. I think it's better than Daze, and Daze is a decent card, and so is Pentad Prism, but yeah, Toxic Deluge being a 3-mana board wipe is just excellent. I'm going to take that. Waiting for everybody else to pick up here. Checking out who all else is in the draft. Okay, there's High Tide for Storm. There's Ral Zarek. There's a Tundra also. I think we'll just take the Tundra. Ral Zarek is not impressive unless you're playing an artifact deck, in which case he's actually really good. But the rest of these cards are kind of eh. Eidolon's excellent in the mono red deck. It's like one of the best cards in the mono red deck. Wrath of God is sweet, but I'll just take the Tundra as a fetchable blue-white source. Okay, this pack is kind of ugly. Not really a lot going on here. There's Spirit of Labyrinth, but if you're blue, you don't want to be playing this. These packs are all just pretty weak. You could take the Helix. Could also take the Atarka on the off chance that maybe we are in a Reanimator deck. Mystic Confluence and Toxic Deluge don't really go together. I could abandon that quickly, though. And I wouldn't necessarily miss having Dragon Lord Atarka if I passed on it, so I'll just take the Helix. Okay, Jace is good. Mindslaver is good. Villainous Wealth is good. Disenchant is also very good. Very main deckable. I think I'll just take this Jace, though. This Jace is really good. And I'm not sure like if I'm going to be... I haven't really seen a whole lot of signs of the artifacts being open. I'll just take the Jace. Okay, there's Deathrite Shaman, which is good in black. There's Spellskite, which is decent. Smokestack, which is a decent artifact. Academy Ruins. I think I'll just take the Deathrite Shaman. Maybe we play like some sort of bug deck. I don't hate it. Okay, Ojutai Wield. And Spell Pierce Wield too. I think Ojutai has the higher upside in this deck, so I'll take it. Alright, well here's blue-red fixing. There's also Caracas, which is really good with Ojutai. I think I'll just take the Caracas. It's really good against like Channel Emrakul. We can pick up more red fixing since we have this Delta, hopefully, later on. And we don't even know if we're going to play red necessarily. Alright, Cloudscape wheeled, and so did Blade Splicer. Cloudscape's okay. I think I like Blade Splicer a little bit more, though. Alright, well here's a white fetch to fix green if we wanted to. There's also a Day of Judgment. We already have Toxic Deluge. And there's more wraths that we could play, like Supreme Verdict. So I'll take the Savannah. Brumaz is really good. I'll take Brumaz. I'll take Spear. I've never played with this card in the cube. It seems really fair. I don't know if I'll play this, but Flicker Wisps too. Okay. I could play like a mono white deck, splashing blue for Ojutai in this Confluence. I don't think there's any question what I'm taking here. I'll give you a hint. It's currently reserved. I would like to have a Baneslayer Angel. That could wheel, though. Linvala can wheel as well. Figure of Destiny would be nice in the white deck. Splashing blue. But, yeah, we'll take the Black Lotus. 2 pieces of power in our deck. Control Magic. There's also Mystical Tutor, there's Baleful Strix, and there's Lion's Eye Diamond, but we're long past the point of trying to force Storm. Control Magic is really good. I don't think I need to explain why. Mystical Tutor is really good too, but we're just going to take the Control Magic. Move these over, we might not play them. I think it's more likely that we play Deathrite Shaman now, just because we have this Savannah and we have Mox Emerald. Exile another permanent, so you can tick down Jace and then flicker it and reset the counters too. You can attack with Ojutai if your opponent's tapped out, and then flicker with the Ojutai and then bring it back. Sorts of neat things. Fencer, Skull Clamp, Banishing Light. We don't have a ton of removal right now. In fact, we don't really have any. I think we could just take the Banishing Light. Memory Jar is really good. Skull Clamp is nice. Especially with Brumaz tokens. That's actually pretty decent. There's also a Reflector Mage, which I'll wheel. I can almost guarantee I wheel the Reflector Mage. If we're playing white, it's possible we could get Stormforge Misted. I'm going to take the Skull Clamp. It might be greedy, but I'm going to take it. Top, Faith's Fetters, Fiend Hunter, Sword of War and Peace. That's like the worst sword. Fiend Hunter versus Faith Fetters. I think I want the Fiend Hunter. This is turning into a creature deck. Faith Fetters is great, but Faith Fetters is a little less conditional because the Fiend Hunter can be killed to get their creature back. But I'll take the Fiend Hunter. Looks like we're trying to attack. There's Mirran Crusader. Yeah, white's open. I just need more white 1-drops and 2-drops. Wooded Foothills gets Savannah. Also fixes green. I already have a lot of 3 white drops, so I could actually pass on this Crusader and try to play the Foothills. I think I'll do that because that puts the Deathrite Shaman back into play for me. Thalia, kind of a non-bow with Mystic Confluence, Control Magic, and Jace. There's also Sun Titan, which is really good, but I think we are currently, oh well, Sun Titan plus Blade Splicer plus Skull Clamp is actually the nuts, isn't it? Thalia is like minus fun. I'll take Thalia. And I'll take Grin Wingmare too. Maybe I'll just cut all this blue, just splash blue for Ojutai. Okay. I have to take O-Ring now. There's also Vindicate, but I don't have any black duels yet. And I think Oblivion Ring is basically the same thing. Mentor is interesting, but I think I want to be playing more creatures than spells to trigger it. I only have 3 spells right now, so I'll just take the ring. I'll take the Figure of Destiny. I have not played Mono White yet, so I can take the Exalted Angel. That's the only thing here for us. And, yep, that's what I wanted. And Face Fetters. Okay, so all removal is working out. With Armageddon, that's definitely within our range. So right now we're just splashing blue for Exalted Angel and Reflector Mage. I'm sorry, Ojutai and Reflector Mage. This is an interesting deck. And we're splashing green for Deathrite Shaman. Savannah, Tundra, Avalanche Riders. So we'll put our lands over here just to keep track. We could still play these even if we play the Thalia. They're not bad. Well, we opened a Mana Vault. And we'll wield this Maruo Reaper. There's also Balance, which we could possibly wield, but there's no way we're passing this Mana Vault. Westfell Abbey, Mary Angel, Honor the Pure. This is definitely an Honor the Pure deck. Unfortunately, we really need some 1s and 2s. So I'm not, for that reason, I'm not going to take the, well, actually, that's really good with Skull Clamp. But we already have Brumaz, which is decent with Skull Clamp, and Blade Splicer. I'll just take the Honor the Pure. Relic Rewarder, I was just talking about needing white 2s. Legionnaire. There's also Banisher Priest. But I need more 2s. And that is a 2. Don't go over the 3. You are a 2, even though you think you're a 3. Okay, there's Verdict, which is sweet, but we're not a Verdict deck. We'll just take this 2. This another 2. Could just consider cutting this, this, and this. And just play mono white. Oh, Black Lotus and Sun Titan would have been sweet. Okay, that's fine. That's one of the best whites. I should have also taken that Windswept Heath, but I think I just need to narrow down on the cheap spells. I'm thinking mono white at this point. Delta Foothills can get Tundra, but Foothills can't. But it can get Savannah, so that could have enabled my Deathrite Shaman. But I don't think that's where I want to be at this point. I have Caracas, Delta, and Tundra. This is going to be an interesting deck. Kind of outside of my range. It's not something I usually play because it's so fair. And this is Vintage Cube. It's not really something I want to be doing, but if the cards come my way, then I'm just going to play it. I haven't actually never played mono red or mono white, even though like mono red is in my wheelhouse for like constructed. This pack sucks for us. We could take timely reinforcements. We could splash Pride Mage if we get green duels. Elspeth is a little bit too high, but then again we do have Black Lotus, so we could possibly play it. Yeah, I'll take the Elspeth. I think that's a safer pick. I'm going to put it over here. I don't think I'll play it main deck at least. We are going to play the Spear of Heliod. Recruiter. There's Steam Vents, which can be fetched by the Foothills. But Recruiter is going to be pretty good because it can find all of our little duders. Toughness 2 or less, so it can find Blade Splicer, it can find Ringmare, I can find Flicker Wisp. We'll just take that. Balance came back, and so did Marty Woe Reaper. We probably don't want Balance. Well, Balance is actually really good, but I think I prefer the Woe Reaper here. Okay. I won't complain. Land tax. I'll take the land tax. Needle Spires isn't something we're looking to play. Hangerback can be gotten by Recruiter. I'll play the Hangerback. Hangerback's really good with Skull Clamp. Not going to play any of these. I'll just take the white one. Hate on the Hell Rider. No one's playing drafting red. Okay, well here's the Pride Mage. Alright, so let's put all our mana sources away. How many? Let me see how many blue we have. So we have the Tundra, the Delta. There's only 2 blue, so I don't think we can afford to play Ojutai and Reflector Mage, unfortunately. But fortunately, we have enough playables. And this is a mana source too. And what green sources do we have? We have the Mox and the Foothills in the Savannah. We are short, actually, a couple of playables. We could play land tax as a way to find our blue sources if we want to play blue. Go to 16 lands. Black Lotus means we play 15. Play Karakas and 15 white, or 14 white. We have Armageddon too, so we can like just poop out our hand and then Armageddon. Forgot about this Mox Emerald. $14. Maybe just don't play the land tax. Play the plains. 15 lands. This makes the 16th source, just non-white. And then this and the Mana Vault. Might be just one too many white sources. Yeah, let's give this a shot.